Hey everybody, welcome back to Day Trade with Tony, and today we're going to be doing a Benzinga tutorial. Well, it's actually I've just basically pulled off the tutorial I did a few weeks ago on my live morning show, and instead of looking for it and waiting for it through the whole live morning show, I thought it's an interesting topic, and I've been asked for it a few times. I pulled it off as an individual video, and I'll let you enjoy it as it was recorded live at the time. If you want me to do a more in-depth tutorial, just comment in the comment section that you would prefer a more detailed, in-depth tutorial and what you want to see about Benzinga, and I will be happy to make that for you. So in the meantime, enjoy this this Benzinga video. It basically tells you how I set up my Benzinga, and if you want to set it up the same way, obviously you play with it yourself. If you do want to use Benzinga, if you're not using Benzinga right now but you want to use it, check out the links in the description. It's all there, and you can try Benzinga for free for 14 days. And you don't need a credit card or credit card number to do that. It is a fantastic tool. It's helped me to become a profitable trader, and I do recommend it. It's what I use every single day, and I do recommend it. So go check it out. In the meantime, this is how I set up my Benzinga every single day. Take it easy. Now, Benzinga, check out this link for Benzinga. I use Benzinga. So what is Benzinga? Let's go through Benzinga and I'll show you exactly what Benzinga is. This is what Benzinga looks like when you open it up. So this is just a new workspace, okay? So I'm going to go through it. So what can you do with Benzinga? So straight away you can find out news, you've got details on a stock and all this, and I'll come on into all that in a second. Every day before I go into it, I open a window with the calendar. So this Benzinga. What can you get from Benzinga? The calendar is very useful, okay? So it tells me, okay, who's got earnings today? So Applied Digital's got earnings today. Saratoga Investment's got earnings after hours today, okay? I can even look at what the earnings tomorrow is. So we've got earnings tomorrow. Earnings season starts this week, by the way. So tomorrow, for example, we've got Pepsi, big company tomorrow. We've got Vox International, another big company. We've all got earnings tomorrow. We can look at later in the week. So on Wednesday, we've got Richardson Electronics. On Thursday this week, we've got Walgreens. We've got Delta Airlines, Domino's Pizza. All these are earnings on Thursday. So we've got earnings. Earnings season starts this week. We've got next week Tesla earnings. We've got a few more big names, Bank of America. So over the next couple of weeks, you'll see a lot more of the big names. So this is the earnings. This is the calendar. Okay. So I'm going to go to the economic. Just click on that, and straight away I've got. So this is on the 12th. I've got CPI data coming out on the 12th. I look at today. What's the economic catalyst for today? Not a lot in terms of. US, got the Fed's representative speaking, IMF meeting, employment trends index. Nothing. You've got multiple different things there for other what could affect the other markets as well. It's really a fantastic tool. You got IPOs. No IPOs today. So there you go. You got. Dividends, conference calls, analyst ratings, whatever, mergers and acquisitions, all that kind of stuff. So that's the calendar. Then we've got movers, signals, and I'm going to go into those in a second. The beta scanner, chart, we'll cover all that, insiders and research. Okay. Now, what I like to do, how I set my space up. This is how I set my Benzinga space up. Okay. So. First thing I do is I set it up this way, and I get two movers in there. I'll put a mover in the workspace, and I'll put another mover in the workspace. Okay, so I've got two. The first one I set up for the session, gainers, and I will put volume, custom volume, and I'll put a minimum of 250k. 250,000. Now the good thing is you can put the K in for thousands, you can put the M in for millions, and I'll put that in there. So that's my gap scanner sorted out. But I don't like to trade anything under $2, so I'll put a minimum of $2 in there as well. So there's my filters straight away, and it will put the filters in there, and that's based on the regular session. Now, when I pop it out, and I'll show you that in a second once I've got the dashboard set up. The second one is I do that over 15 minutes. So this is my surging scanners, gainers, and I don't quite do the same volume. I put 150,000 shares because it's a smaller period, so 150k. But I put the same price filters in there on the scanners. Okay, so that's I've got two movement widgets is what it is. One is this effectively my gap scanner. It's based on the previous day's closing price or previous trading day's closing price. In this case, it's last Friday. And this one is my surging scanner. It tells me what's moving up over the last 15 minutes. I then put signals in here into the workspace, but I don't want to see spikes because I'm a long bias trader. I like these spikes moving up. I want to get where the volatility is, so volatility halting resumptions, and I want to see day high series. So this is my signals. So a day high series where you get successive highs, successive new highs on the day. Okay, so that's how I set my signals up. Then I put news into the workspace as well. Just generic news. It's rolling ticker. You can actually put the audible squawk up here. Open audio news squawk. So you've got audio news piping out into your thing as well. I'm not using that at the moment because I'm doing the talking. And then this is a very powerful one here as well. Put this in the workspace, which is the beta scanner. Now what I will do here is I will just put some filters on the price and volume. So I want a minimum price of $1. I'm not bothered about the penny stock. So I'll put a minimum of a price. So that's under $1. I want over $1. So minimum price of $1, and I want volume. Where's my volume here? Relative volume. Fine. Volume here. I want a minimum of 100k, so over 100k in volume. If it's less than 100k, then there's nobody trading it, not interested. So that's my scanners on the beta scanner. But then what I want to do is I want to put columns in here, okay? I'll get rid of the change, I'll get rid of the market cap, not interested in market cap. And then I want, because I'm a momentum scanner here, so I can look for this if I want to in other places. So the change on the 1 minute, volume 1 minute, volume 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, 60 minute, and then the volume on 15 minutes as well, I think, is volume 15 minutes. Okay, so that's it. Then I'll sort them based on all of this descending rather. So I've not got the 30 minute in there, so I'll put the 30 in there as well. Missing the 30. I want the 30 minute here. And then I'll get the 15 minute with volume. I'll get the 5 minute with volume. And change that. So okay, so that's how I've got this scanner set up. And what I'll do is I'll move this over here to there. What I want, what I don't. So then I can do that like that. Now I've normally got this set up in a slightly different way, and I'll size it up. So what I'll do in the first thing in the morning, so that's essentially my workstation, but my desktop setup. So what I'll then do is first thing in the morning, I will pop out a widget. So I'll pop out a widget like that on each one of these. And this will open up a widget like this, and I will move that to pre-market. So that's what I'm doing. Pre-market, and I've got there. So I've got all the things for pre-market. Now, when the bell rings, you see me changing these over, and it goes back to regular market. What's great about this as well is that for Para Zero, I can just click on Para Zero. It opens up a new window, and just open up the window, and straight away, I've got all of the information to hand. I've got a chart here, which is a line chart as opposed to a candle chart, but I'll come to that in a second. You've got the price action there, so average volume, session volume, what it opened at, what the previous close was, bid and ask, moving average for the 50-day range on the day, 52-week range, float size, how much short, etc. You can scroll down, you can find out a bit about the company, you can see their earnings, balance sheet, industry information. You can see all the news that's coming out about them, why they're up, and why they're trading higher, etc. You can even click in this. You've got SEC filings. You can actually go click on that, and it opens up the actual filing with Edgar, the SEC page. You can actually go in, and it really is fantastic. I was talking about the chart as well there. You want the chart, you just open the chart. I'll just make this a bit bigger on the thing. And you've got Trading View in Benzinga, right there in front of you. You just change the time frame to, you might want a 5-minute time frame. And you've got Trading View in Benzinga. Look at that. It's Trading View. So you don't have to pay out for your own another Trading View subscription if you just want to be looking at the charts and stuff. So that's fantastic. Or you can look at the financials. You've got a full balance sheet there. You can look at key data, you know, what it is, even the short interest and how many days they have to cover. It's really is a very powerful tool is Benzinga. So that's how I set up Benzinga. What else did I want to take a look at? The chart inside, yeah. So go check. In fact, just go check it out. Go play with it. Check out the links for Benzinga. It's a great tool. If you're not using it, go check it out for free. Try it out for 14 days. You don't need a credit card or anything to trial it. Just check. You need an email address. That's it. And maybe if you want to activate it straight away, a mobile number or something, so they can send you the activation code. Check it out for 14 days, but don't pay full price. Get 35% off by using my discount code if you do want to subscribe to it. I get a kickback, they get a new customer, you get a better price for a fantastic tool. So that's Benzinga. Any questions on that Benzinga workspace that you see there? Can you save the workspace? Absolutely, you can. You go into your profile, your account, layouts, and you save the layout. So then straight away it comes when you open it up in the morning. That's going to be your default. You can set that to your default layout file. So yes, you can save the workspace. No worries, Lisa. I know you've been asking for that for a while, but it really is a fantastic tool. What I'll do is I'll move that there. Have a play with it. Just play around with it how you want it. Your own setup, work it out how you want. Whatever's comfortable for you. It's great. What's the main difference between signals and scanners? Okay, so signals doesn't actually give you a. I'll pop them out and you'll see like for like. Okay, so I'll put the signals there and I'll pull up a scanner. Okay, so here's the scanner and here's the signal. So this is the signal. It just tells you what's popping up by what percentage. This tells you a lot more. The scanner tells you a lot more information. This tells you the time it's popped up, price spike. You can see how much its price spiked or whatever it is. So this is a quicker way of seeing some action, but this is cumulative action. So the movers, the scanners are cumulative action, whereas this is at the moment. So you get a price spikes up, and then it could pop right back down. It'll hit the spike up, but I've not got the spike downs checked. So it might spike back down again straight away. Whereas it won't hit the scanners because it didn't actually sustain that, if that makes sense. Scanners and movers, very similar, the same. It's just different widgets, but very similar. So if you look at the I'll pull this. The movers are the signal. Get rid of the signals, and I'll pop out the scanner, and give you the comparison like for like on this. You'll see a lot of similarities here, so that a lot of the information is exactly the same. The difference being is on this scanner, it's real time. Or I had it 10 seconds refresh by default, but I change it over to real time. So it's updating in real time. This will refresh every like 15, 20 seconds or whatever it's set to. I think it's refreshing every 30 seconds or something like that. So you've got real time on the scanner. The movers, again, cumulatively speaking, and again here you can change this for whatever it is. And I've got this set for momentum scanner, so I'm picking up winners and gainers and losers. So I've got losers here, AONC, gainer there, PEV, ACXP, Omega. So I've got gainers and losers on my scanner. On the movers, I've got one way or the other. I can put losers and I could change it, but that's not the way I've got it set up.